Now, answering your questions about the law and legal issues. This is Legal Break with attorney Gary Bruce.
And I'm Maureen Akers. Welcome, Gary.
Good morning.
Yes,
good to be here.
Glad to have you always. All right, Gary, this week's question. What information should I collect at the scene of an accident?
Okay, I think Google's asked this about 5
Yeah,
different ways.
we've talked about this.
I'll keep it kind of short, but I do think it's important to remember, you know, the phone. There is just the world has changed with us having these phones and cameras and video.
Yeah.
So, you know, if I was involved, I'd be taking pictures of every angle. If I could. I mean, if you're not able to get out of the car, safety first, of course, and don't be obnoxious in the middle of a highway. But, you know, you do want to document things. I see these dashboard things now that just blow my mind. I had a client years ago who had a dashboard cam before they became so popular. Now Instagram and all, you know, I follow those kind of things because that's what I do, I guess. But anyway, but it's amazing what you see happen inside a car. Outside a car from the dash cam. So, you know, if you have one, that's an incredible tool.
Yeah,
you know?
it is.
So, but you want to make sure you know who's involved. You want to document witnesses. You want to make sure you've got the photographs, the evidence, the video, especially if there's something odd about the behavior of people. You know, so just make sure you've kind of documented that. And then as a follow-up, write down your impressions. You'll never know it as well as you do at that moment. Write this stuff down. You don't have to tell anybody you're doing it, but write down how you feel, how you feel physically, how you feel mentally, and what you experienced, and you know what you learned.
Yeah.
What your mental impressions are. It's very helpful.
Wow, good points, good points. Okay, so what is the most interesting thing that you have encountered that people have collected at the scene?
Well, I've seen a lot, and you know, I've been doing this almost 40 years. You know, so well, here's what I think is most helpful to cases from the scene, and that is admissions. So if you hear somebody say something, the other party, you know, oh my God, I was looking at my phone, or oh goodness, I was not paying attention, or whatever, that's an admission against interest. That is an admission that is critically important, and it's admissible, even if they deny it later. You can testify to what you hear someone else testify to as an admission at the scene. And if you have witnesses who hear it, all the better.
Or got it on video or something.
And that's part of things, write down. You know, those things, then it's like, well, I didn't make this up. I mean, I wrote it down then. Why are you denying it? You ran into the back of me anyway. So, you know, at least at the scene you were honest before somebody else got involved and told you to deny the case. So anyway, write these things down.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Gary. See you on the next Legal Break.